Sunrisers Hyderabad vs Rajasthan Royals, 4th match highlights. Sunrisers Hyderabad have won the toss and have opted to field. Jaiswal and Butler are at the crease. Jaiswal is on strike. Bhuvneshwar will open the attack. 0.2, Bhuvneshwar to Jaiswal, 4. Bhuvneshwar goes a tad fuller onto off, Jaiswal with a gentle push down the ground that beats Brook's dive at mid-off. The outfield does the rest to allow for the first boundary. 1.1, Faisal Haq Faruqi to Jaiswal, 4. 2 full on the boots and what an elegant flick between mid-wicket and mid-on from Jaiswal. Signs of a man in form, says Harsha Bogla on air. 1.5, Faisal Haq Faruqi to Jaiswal, 4. Short on off, pulled over mid-on and the 33-year-old Bhuvneshwar Kumar runs after it but the ball wins the race. 2.1, Bhuvneshwar to Butler, 6. Effortless. Bhuvneshwar is too full in the swinging arc of Butler. Just a casual flick over mid-wicket from the English captain and that sails away for an 81-metre 6. 2.4, Bhuvneshwar to Jaiswal, 4. Slightly slower and on the pads, clipped past the close-in mid-wicket fielder and mid-on gives it a despairing dive but Jaiswal picks up another 4. 2.5, Bhuvneshwar to Jaiswal, 4. Shoddy fielding. This is short pitched on off, Jaiswal with a cute ramp over the keeper. Didn't come off the middle and Malik at short third had 2 efforts to pull the ball back but fails both times. 3.1, Washington Sundar to Butler, 6. Too short on middle stump, allows Butler to rock back and pull powerfully over deep square leg to welcome Washington Sundar with a 6. 3.2, Washington Sundar to Butler, 6. Short again, off the back foot again, heaved again. This one goes even longer and higher, over long on this time for 6 more. 3.5, Washington Sundar to Jaiswal, 4. Full and straying down leg, Jaiswal shuffles in and sweeps it behind square for a boundary. 4.1, Natarajan to Butler, 4. Length delivery on off, Butler gets forward and knifes that on the up, in the air but wide of mid-off, he is making a statement already. 4.3, Natarajan to Butler, 4. Full and angling away from Butler, in the slot and allows Butler to free his arms, gets forward and opens the face of the bat on the loft. Gets it over the offside field. 4.4, Natarajan to Butler, 4. Too much width outside off, shortish outside off, Butler cuts and beats backward point on the dive to his right, relied on timing more than anything else. 4.5, Natarajan to Butler, 4. This is carnage from Butler. Length delivery wide outside off, Butler gets forward and thrashes the drive, extra cover dives to his left but no chance as it was hit so hard. 5.1, Faisal Haq Faruqi to Butler, 4. Butler is toying with SRH. An off-pace short ball on the stumps, Butler delays the pull and pulls it wide of deep square leg to his right. 5.3, Faisal Haq Faruqi to Butler, 4. 50 off 20 balls. This was a catch to slip but such is the scoring rate that there's no chance of a slip, short of length outside off. Butler slashes and the thick outside edge flies wide of Glenn Phillips. 5.4, Faisal Haq Faruqi to Butler, 4. The attempted Yorker on the stumps, is a low full toss. Butler gets forward to drive wide of mid-off, open the face to get that in the gap. 5.5, Faisal Haq Faruqi to Butler, out bowled. Such a massive wicket that SRH strike and get rid of the dangerous Butler. A hard back of a length delivery on the stumps, nips back and ever so slightly, Butler stays leg side to punch, the pace beats him and clips the top of off stump. The off bail goes away and that's relief for SRH. 6.6, Adil Rashid to Jaiswal, 4. Short but extra bounce outside off, Jaiswal delays the cut and leaves backward point and short third man ball watching with a superb cut. 7.3, Umran Malik to Samson, 4. Good short ball at Samson, dug in and follows the batter who arches his back and uses the bat to ramp it over Glenn Phillips. 7.4, Umran Malik to Samson, 4. It has flown away due to Umran Malik's extra pace, short of length delivery outside off, Samson opens the face of the bat and runs it down find a third man. Beats the fielder quickly. 9.1, Umran Malik to Jaiswal, 4. Wow. A half volley outside off, Jaiswal gets forward and crashes that with brutal power through cover point, no chance for sweep or cover. 9.4, Umran Malik to Samson, 6. Good short ball at Samson who just pulled and got a fat top edge that sails away over Glenn Phillips, all the way to 10.1, Adil Rashid to Samson, 6. Drag down and Samson doesn't miss out. Rocks back and pulls to the crowd at deep mid-wicket. 12.1, Faisal Haq Faruqi to Jaiswal, 4. Fantastic from Jaiswal. Faisal Haq Faruqi did well to follow him outside the leg stump with a full delivery. Jaiswal drills that with lots of bottom hand and gets it wide of mid-off. 12.3 Faisal Haq Farooqi to Jaiswal, out caught by Mayank at deep mid-wicket. Faisal Haq Farooqi gets his second. Dug in short and Jaiswal totally miscued the pull, toe ends it and finds deep mid-wicket. End of a good knock, but now he has to go. 13.1 Washington Sundar to Samson, 6, what a blow. This is a length off break that turns in. Samson goes on the back foot and makes it shorter than what it really is, generates great power to flat bat it way over long off. 14.1 Umran Malik to Padikal, out bowled. Umran Malik cleans up Padikal and instead of his trademark punch the air celebration, he stops midway and smiles at Padikal with a big dimple dotting the pacer's face. Lovely. No feed from Padikal as it stays low from a good length and skids from there, uproots off stump after beating the defense. SRH fighting back. 14.2 Umran Malik to Rian Parag, 4, my word. Short and wide outside off, Rian Parag does not hold back, smashes the cut and it's nearly all the way over deep cover, one bounce over the ropes. 15.1 Adil Rashid to Samson, 6, that's too much flight, tossed up full outside off, in the slot, Samson lofts clean and nice over long off. 16.1 Natarajan to Rian Parag, out caught by Faisal Haq Farooqi. The timeout takes a wicket. How often does that happen? A length delivery, the slower off-cutter across Rian Parag who gets forward to heave into thick outside edge goes straight up, Farooqi at short third man goes back and hangs on this time. 17.3 Bhuvneshwar to Hetmeyer, 6, into the second tier. A slower ball short ball dug in, Hetmeyer waits and thumps it way back over deep square leg, sports a smile after hitting that. 17.6 Bhuvneshwar to Samson, 4, misses the Yorker. Was full on the pads, flicked away wide of short fine leg inside the ring, Samson ends the over well. 18.4 Natarajan to Ashwin, buys, 4, sloppy from Glenn Phillips, Natarajan beats Ashwin with a slower ball across him, Phillips does not get the body behind as he dives forward, gives away 4 needless runs. 19.5 Faisal Haq Farooqi to Hetmeyer, 4, Faisal Haq Farooqi misses the Yorker outside off, half volley outside off, slammed straight down the ground, Hetmeyer stayed back and pumped that. 19.6 Faisal Haq Farooqi to Hetmeyer, 2 runs, very full outside off, almost Yorker length, Hetmeyer digs it out to deep mid-wicket and comes back for 2 even as the throw comes to his end, end on 203. Abhishek Sharma and Mayank are at the crease. Abhishek Sharma is on strike. Bolt will open the attack. 0.3 Bolt to Abhishek Sharma, out bowled. What an outswinging Yorker. Peach. Bolt at his best. Abhishek Sharma helped him by staying leg side of the ball as he tried to dig it out, the ball swings away and knocks back off stump. Perfect start for RR. 0.5 Bolt to Tripathi, out caught by Holder. What a catch. Tripathi is going nowhere. He thinks it is a bump ball. Surprisingly Tripathi reviews and umpire Anantha Padmanabhan is having a word with the batter. Is this an umpire's review or a batter's review? It is the batter's. Outstanding catch by the tall Holder, stretching his left hand and grabbing it at a wide slip. Tripathi came down the track and opened the face on this full outswinger outside off, guided it wide of Holder but the big man just plucked it from thin air. 0.6 Bolt to Harry Brook, no run, double wicket maiden. What an over this is. This full in-swinger slips down leg, did it catch the pad of Harry Brook who flicks and misses? Umpire Natarajan Padmanabhan certainly thinks so. Now Samson dives to his left to save 4 certain runs. 1.4 km Asif to Harry Brook, 4, slower ball full outside off, Harry Brook stands and delivers, reaches for it and slams it wide of mid-off. 2.3 Bolt to Mayank, 4, full and wide outside off, allows Mayank to free his arms, nearly all the way this lofted extra cover drive, 1 bounce over the ropes, classy. 3.2 Holder to Mayank, 4, Mayank takes on Holder. It's a hard back of a length on the stumps, Mayank gets forward and slams it straight down the ground. 5.6 Ashwin to Mayank, 4, well played. Tossed up ball, drifting in, Mayank kneels down and lap sweeps it past the left side of short fine to find the fence. 6.6 Chahal to Harry Brook, out bowled. Chahal strikes and that ends a scratchy first innings for Harry Brook in the IPL. 300 wickets for Chahal in T20s, informs the on-air commentator. He bowls it quicker and flatter on off, perhaps the flipper. Harry Brook expects it to spin away as he rocks back in an attempt to cut it square of the wicket on the offside. Is done in by the skiddiness on the ball and the ball crashes into the off stump. SRH are in a lot of trouble now, 8.2. Holder to Washington Sundar, out caught by Hetmeyer. Another one bites the dust. The short ball proves to be the undoing for Sundar. Holder hits the deck hard and doesn't provide any room to the batter to play with. Although he is cramped for room, he goes for a pull across the line but ends up getting it off the toe end of the bat. The ball lobs up towards mid-off. Hetmeyer charges in from extra cover and takes it safely. 8.5. Holder to Glenn Phillips, 6, shot. Holder once again goes short but it sits up nicely for Glenn Phillips. He stands tall and pulls it over deep square leg for a maximum. Held his shape nicely there. 9.3. Ashwin to Glenn Phillips, out caught by KM Asif. SRH are in dire straits now. Ashwin joins the party as well and has a big smile on his face. Tossed up full ball outside off, luring Glenn Phillips to go for an audacious stroke. He obliges and goes for a full-fledged uppish drive but he makes the mistake of hitting it straight to extra cover. Also, he got it off the bottom half of the bat. KM Asif station there takes a sharp catch. 10.6. Chahal to Mayank, out caught by Butler. The procession continues for SRH. Wrong on a full length outside off, Mayank gets low in his stance attempting to slog sweep it. All he manages is to slice it off the toe end of the bat towards long off and Butler is safe as houses. 11.6. Ashwin to Adil Rashid, 6, that's a terrific shot. Tossed up ball, Adil Rashid uses his feet and smashes it down the ground straight as an arrow. Clears the fence with ease. 12.3. Navdeep Singh to Adil Rashid, 4, a low full toss on middle and leg, Adil Rashid whips it away over mid-wicket. Finds the gap between the two men in the deep and gets a boundary off the free hit. 13.6. Chahal to Adil Rashid, out-stumped. Adil Rashid uses his feet and Chahal bowls it wider and slower through the air. Adil Rashid swings it at edges early and misses. An easy stumping for Samson. Strangely, it has been taken US stairs to check for a stumping. The replay confirms that Adil Rashid was miles out. 17.5. Chahal to Bhuvneshwar, out bowled. That's a fourth for Uzi. Looks like that purple cap might never leave him. This was flat and turned the other way. Bhuvneshwar backed away for a big hit and played the wrong line, losing his stumps in the process. 18.4. Bolt to Umran Malik, 4, length ball on off, lands nicely for Umran Malik to clear his front leg and tonk over mid-off for a boundary. 18.5. Bolt to Umran Malik, 6, a rare cheer for the home ground. This was in the slot on middle. Umran Malik was hanging back in his crease and heaves it leg side. Goes deep into the stands over deep mid-wicket. 19.1. Navdeep Singh to Abdul Samad, 6, gentle slot ball on middle and leg, Abdul Samad clears his legs and whacks it over deep square leg. 6 more. 19.3. Navdeep Singh to Umran Malik, 6, shot of the match. Comes a little too late. 19.3. Navdeep Singh to Umran Malik, no ball, 6, shot of the match. Comes a little too late. This was banged in shorter and Umran Malik backs up and absolutely heaves that over deep mid-wicket. And to make it worse it is a no ball. 19.4. Navdeep Singh to Abdul Samad, 4, full and wide, Abdul Samad opens his bat face and deposits this through point. 1 bounce and over the fence. 19.5. Navdeep Singh to Abdul Samad, 4, slower one on the pads, Samad clips it to the left of short fine for another boundary. They all contribute towards the NRR. Always remember. 19.6. Navdeep Singh to Abdul Samad, no run, hard length outside off, a swing and a miss. 23 off the over but RR won't care much, they pick up a huge win. Rajasthan Royals won by 72 runs.